All right, let's dive into a truly cosmic mystery. But this one isn't about what's happening way out in space. It's about how we're reacting to it, right here on Earth. So get this. In just the past few years, we have confirmed that 3 separate objects from other star systems have flown right through our solar system. I mean, this is something that has literally never happened before in all of recorded human history. And just to be crystal clear, we're not talking about science fiction here. These were real, physical objects that our best telescopes tracked and measured. They were moving so incredibly fast that our sun's gravity couldn't even hope to capture them. They were just passing through. So let's look at the timeline because it shows things are kind of speeding up. It all started back in 2017 with ʻOumuamua, this bizarre cigar-shaped thing that was moving in ways scientists still can't fully explain. Then, just 2 years later, 2I Borisov showed up, looking a bit more like a regular comet. And now, with a 3rd visitor confirmed, well, it's pretty clear this isn't a fluke anymore. A pattern is definitely starting to emerge. But here is the real mystery, the thing we're digging into today. You'd think this would be front-page, world-changing news, right? Something that would spark global conversations for years. And yet, the response has been so quiet, surprisingly muted. Just think about that for a second. An object from another star. That should rewrite everything. But instead of shaking our foundations, the first visitor barely even interrupted the 24-hour news cycle. We had a quick debate, some scientists archived the data, and then, poof, we all just moved on. And you know, this quiet reaction gets even stranger when you stop and compare it to how we've always imagined this exact moment would play out in our books and movies. The difference is just wild. You look at a classic story like Rendezvous with Rama by Arthur C. Clarke, and when a similar object appears, the entire planet stops. Everyone is united, holding their collective breath. But in our reality, we had a little technical debate, and then we just scrolled on to the next thing. So what gives? Why was our reaction so normal? Well, the answer probably isn't that you or I don't care. It's that our modern society has built this kind of machine, a system that is incredibly good at taking something totally unfamiliar and extraordinary and stripping it of its power to really shock us. Let's just call it the system. Now, this isn't some secret cabal or conspiracy theory. It's just the machinery of modern life. Our media, our scientific processes, our economic engines, they're all designed to do one thing really, really well: absorb shocks, categorize the unknown, and keep everything running smoothly without any major interruptions. And here's how that machine works, step by step. First, something amazing happens. Instantly, the system kicks in. It frames it in words we already know. It's not an alien mystery. No, it's just a rock or a comet, a data point. Then it gets analyzed, put in a box, and filed away. And just like that, the potential for awe and wonder is neutralized. The extraordinary becomes just another piece of info. There's a really powerful way to think about this. Picture our system as a huge, deep ocean. Now, imagine a brilliant, fiery meteor from another galaxy slams into the surface. What happens? A few ripples, maybe a splash, and then the ocean just absorbs it. The surface goes right back to being calm. The extraordinary is just dissolved into the ordinary. And this whole process, this normalizing machine, it's not just about weird space rocks. It affects how we see all kinds of incredible reality-bending discoveries. I mean, think about it. This machine is running all the time. Every single one of these facts should have completely shattered our view of the world. The fact that most of the universe is made of invisible stuff we can't see or touch? Yeah, we turn that into a chapter in a physics textbook. The discovery that time itself bends and stretches? Oh, that's just a fun fact for a science show. The idea that reality, at its very core, is built on pure random chance? We just tucked that away under quantum mechanics and moved on. We take these world-shaking truths and we just file them away. And now we've just added a new one to the cabinet. Visitors from other star systems pop by every now and then. Just another day at the office. So this all leads to a pretty uncomfortable final question, doesn't it? In our endless quest for stability and efficiency, are we building a system that's so good at absorbing the extraordinary that we're actually at risk of missing something that, truly matters? If the most important event in all of human history happened tomorrow, would we even notice? Or would it just become another notification on our phone that we mindlessly swipe away?